What's up guys, Josh Blunt here and welcome to my channel. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Patience is almost non-existent when it comes to your fitness goals. It just doesn't exist. I don't care if you're trying to lose weight. I don't care if you're trying to build lean muscle mass. It just doesn't really exist. We want the results now. We want them prime right now, and I completely get it. But it's important to understand that where you are right now did not happen overnight. And I know that you've heard that a million times, but it's the truth. And where you want to be eventually won't either. That is the sad truth. But I'll tell you this, the journey might be tough, the journey might be long, but the journey will be worth it in the end. I promise you that. If it wasn't, then millions and millions and millions of people would not thrive for better results in the gym every single year. For everyone starting their fitness journey, I thought I'd make a video simplifying a dieting approach and things that I wish I knew when I got started. The funny thing is, I might be simplifying all of these tips for the beginners out there, but once you become more advanced, you're gonna realize that these simple tips never actually get complicated, because getting to your goals isn't always easy, but it doesn't have to be complex. So let's dive in. If I were to simplify weight loss to the smallest degree, I would tell you you need to burn more calories than you take in. We've all heard that a million times, and it really is that simple. But how do we go about doing it? Well, you can exercise more so you can increase the amount of calories that you're burning throughout the day, and you can consume less food so you can decrease the amount of calories that you're taking in. Many people believe that they need to starve themselves in order to lose weight, and this is absolutely false. In fact, if you don't consume enough calories, then your body's just going to break down your muscle mass in order to survive, because your body still needs nutrients and your muscles are filled with them. So it will break down your muscle mass to survive. Therefore, you're going to be slowing down your metabolism, burning fewer calories throughout the day, and also getting weaker at the same time. That's why it's important to find a balance of your body fat and your lean muscle mass. You can't just look at a scale and track your body weight. It's not going to be enough. You need to be tracking your body fat percentage and your lean muscle mass. These are going to be very important things to pay attention to as well. Now, if a scale is your approach, then that's fine. Get yourself a smart scale. Therefore, you can get a general idea of your overall body composition, your fat mass, your lean mass, your water weight, your body weight, etc., etc., just to give you a general idea so that you can track your own metrics. Another thing that you're going to hear relating to burn more calories than you take in is to go into a calorie deficit. And this is 100% true, but it's important to do this at a nice, slow pace. And I know that that is the last thing that you wanted to hear. Slow, I get it 100%. We want the results right now. But look at it this way. If you cut down your calories too fast, ghrelin, which is a hunger hormone, is going to kick in, and it's going to make you feel like you are starving. And if this happens, then you're going to be put into a position to where you desperately want to binge eat, and you desperately want to overconsume on calories so that you can satisfy that craving. We have all been there before. Now, if you don't mind feeling like this and putting yourself in that position, then by all means, cut back 1,000 calories out of your day every single day, and I guarantee you, you're going to lose a lot of weight. It might not be healthy weight, but you'll definitely lose weight. But more often than not, this is only going to lead to what they call yo-yo dieting or rebounding, and you're going to end up in a worse place than you were before. I've seen this many times. So instead, as I mentioned before, take it slow. Whatever you're eating right now, just eat a little bit less. If you drink Coke every single day, switch over to Diet Coke. That's going to save you about 400 calories depending on how much you drink. If you can't switch over to diet, instead of drinking 3 Cokes a day, drink 2 Cokes a day. That's going to save you 130 calories. Instead of eating a whole bag of chips, eat a half a bag of chips. This is still cutting calories. Even if it's only 200 to 300 calories a day, it still counts. Biology will take over from there, and you will drop in weight. And once you get comfortable with cutting back 200 to 300 calories every single day, then just cut back a little bit more and a little bit more, and always be consuming a tad bit less calories than you did the day before until you get to your goal weight. Again, unless you enjoy suffering and putting yourself through that, taking it slow is the best possible approach for long-term success. And that's what we all want, right? All right, now let's talk about fad diets, or just diets in general. I did a video on what successful diets all have in common. You can check it out right here, but let's do the simple version. Diets are like a box, right? You have your box. And in this box, when you open that up, you're gonna have a bunch of different tools that help you to get you to your goal. Each diet has its own different box, but in this box, the tools are relatively the same. Biology is biology, and when you take certain actions, you get certain results. If you eat a lot of fiber and protein, these are harder to break down. Therefore, you're gonna get full and stay full for longer periods of time. Therefore, you're gonna consume less calories throughout the day. You don't have a choice. This is just how it works. So it doesn't matter if you choose the paleo diet or the Atkins diet or any of the other diets out there unless it's the starvation diet, because they will all have similar tools that get you to eat nutrient-dense, low-calorie foods. They will all promote muscle growth and fat loss. That's the point of these things. That's why when you hear people say the best diet is the one that you can stick to, this is absolutely true, because they will all have similar tools. They're just packaged a little bit differently. So what I would recommend is to look into a few different diets that you think are going to resonate with you, ones that you feel are going to fit into your lifestyle the best. I cover many different diets on this channel here, so you're welcome to start there. And if you don't want to follow a diet, then unpackage these diets and see what kind of tools are inside, right? Like balancing your macros, foods high in fiber, nutrient-dense foods, low in calories, foods that make you full and satisfied. Okay, I'll keep that. Foods that you actually like that are within your calorie limits, okay, I'll keep that. And package your own diet with these similar tools. That's what I do, because again, all successful diets are gonna have very similar things in common that make them and make you successful. Now let's talk about everybody's favorite, and that is cheat meals. I did an entire video on the importance of cheat meals right here, but let's go ahead and simplify it. Cheat meals are another tool. They are rewards, and they are essential for all of our success. Unless you truly enjoy eating nothing but healthy, nutritious foods, then revisiting our old friends like a slice of cheesecake or a supersized nacho is a way that we can reward ourselves for our efforts. When you make healthier choices the majority of the time, then indulging yourself for a meal or even for a day is more like celebrating than cheating, and it's important that we look at it that way. The best possible approach for cheat meals or cheat days is to plan for them. If you know that you're going to indulge yourself with an additional 500 to 1,000 calories every single week, then make sure that you add that into your weekly budget of calories. Maybe you do some extra cardio during your workout. Maybe you do a half portion of potatoes instead of a full portion of potatoes for dinner. Whatever your approach is, it's important to plan for these things so that you do not end up behind on your goals. If you plan for them and approach these celebrations the right way, then you can easily reward yourself on a weekly basis and avoid going crazy by eating the same stuff every single day. Now I could talk all day on what foods to eat and what foods to avoid, but that's really going to be more specific to the individual and their individual goals. So instead, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what food offers, and then you can make the decision for yourself. For example, foods high in fiber like fruits and vegetables and some carbohydrates are going to fill you up, and they're going to keep you full for longer periods of time. If you're full for longer periods of time, then you're naturally going to consume less calories. Simple. Protein as well as fiber require more energy and take longer to break down. That's why you stay full, and that's why they're essential for weight loss. We're only looking to be satisfied and satiated when we eat, and that's what these nutrients do. If you're looking to lose weight, then lean proteins like chicken are going to work better than fattier proteins like beef, right? Simple. If you can't cut out the delicious meals, then learn how to make them less calorie dense. I make protein pancakes every single morning, and they are incredible. Yet these pancakes are made with old-fashioned oats as its flour substitute, almond milk, banana, protein powder, egg, all healthier options instead of a bucket of sugar. So I can still have my pancakes every single morning, and I save myself 600 calories by being a little bit more creative with my nutrients. Carbs are good if you don't overdo it. Fats are good if you don't overdo it. Cookies are good if you don't overdo it. You're waiting for that one, weren't you? Yeah, you were. The point is, food is neither bad or good. Food is information and food is energy, and it's up to you to find the right amount of foods to create an energy balance, and then your fitness goals will become much easier. Yes, it might take a little trial and error to find the balance that works for you. All right, guys, one last tip here. We mentioned in the beginning calories in versus calories out, and one way to increase the calories out is through exercise. So cardio is going to increase your cardiovascular health. It's also going to burn additional calories, obviously. obviously. Resistance training, on the other hand, or weight training, is going to be burning calories in the gym while you're working out. It's also going to increase your lean muscle mass. The more lean muscle mass that you put on, the faster your metabolism becomes. The faster your metabolism, the more calories that you're going to be burning at a state of rest. So while you're sleeping and sitting on the couch. So I would highly recommend, when you are ready, to include some moderate exercise to increase your chances at reaching your goals. Again, you have 3 options. Burn more calories through exercise, consume less calories through food, or the combination of both. If your goal is weight loss, that part's up to you. All right, guys, that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, your goal isn't gonna be easy, but it doesn't have to be complicated. If you enjoyed this kind of content, make sure you give it a thumbs up so YouTube knows to share it to other people. Check out those free ebooks that I have linked down below. And if you have any questions regarding exercise, nutrition, or mindset, put it in the comment section. I will reply. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time.